Welcome in. Good to see you guys all today. There hasn't really been a whole lot of updates yet on Big Time side. It'll be pretty quick, pretty painless, and then we're just gonna call it. So we're gonna talk about some things. We're gonna check out the token price in KYC providers. We're gonna look at some Twitter posts that they've been posting sort of around the new year, some stuff to look forward to there, and then we are going to talk Time's recent screw you silent update that they've done that has left people feeling like a little bit confused. I feel confused about what they're doing there. First things first, token price. Last week we had Big Time kind of bouncing in between the like it was gonna go. We thought that if it bounced up, it would have to break over the 60 cent. Let's dump down even further now. So it turned that 50 cents support into resistance, and it retested it on the first and did not succeed in breaking it. So we'll have to come probably back down to around 40 cents again before and retest this new 50 cent resistance line and see if we can climb back up towards $1. But it's to be seen. We have the daily RSI is like really oversold. You know, on the 31st and the 1st, it kind of hit the very bottom, basically the same place that it was before this pump all the way up to $1. And so it was very thoroughly, very quickly sort of rejected, right? So it bounced off of this really sort of low RSI point here. And it was like tried to go over 50 cents. We could see it go all the way down to 30 cents again, quite easily, 24. So this is kind of like the last line of resistance here, guys. If we don't see Big Time reclaim sort of upper resistance, yeah, we might see token price really dump. Right. If you look at the overall market, you know, Big Time just had a nice little pump, happenings in 112 days, but good news on ETFs and the overall crypto market feeling pretty bullish. But honestly, Big Time token is a bit bearish for me right now. We'll have to see if it can manage to these higher sort of resistance areas. But I mean, like, it is really oversold right now. So RSI says buy. Like I picked up some during this last little dump at like 43 cents or so, and I probably will keep buying if it keeps going down. But that's the Big Time token price, guys. So the Big Time update announcement that the Big Time announcement that they made came out today. Dear community members, we would like to share a message that our partner OpenLoot just shared regarding the Know Your Customer verification process. The challenges and frustrations some of you have encountered with KYC verification due to the issues with our previous provider. To address this, we have engaged a new service provider and improve the efficiency of KYC process. So this is supposed to hopefully like speed up KYC review process. Like my KYC only took like 5 minutes to complete, but I've had so much problems and it just takes months. Big Time OpenLoot support right now, and a big part of it is they're having issues. I think that it's probably like region based. It seems like people from certain regions are having a hard time getting their KYC to go through. And if that's the case, then they do need a new provider, one that's capable of actually managing all. So a KYC provider that's better for everybody would be good. The KYC issue has been something I've seen a lot of people in the community who want to play Big Time or wanted to play Big Time. I even see people make posts on my Twitter posts and things like that saying my KYC has been stuck for 3 months. So hopefully this resolves that. We have some things going on in the Twitterverse. So made some posts throughout the last week. One, you know, you got this Big Time announcement. 2024 is going to be huge, but there's some pretty cool things here I'm curious about. Like, what's that? What's this? What's that? What's this? I don't know. That guy's armor looks really freaking cool. Then they also talked about this up and coming new adventure. I think this is kind of, this post has got people thinking there's going to be a reset like after this leaderboard. I don't know, but I think that they're just saying it's a fresh adventure. I don't think they're saying it's a restart. So that's kind of why I'm bringing this up. But the adventure is going to be pretty cool. Dynamic dungeon flow where conquering distinct objectives becomes the key to completion. And then this is the final thing that we're going to look at on Twitter. They posted a recap video with Mr. Zach Rice narrating it. We'll watch it quick. Okay, we'll just watch this quick.
Lots has happened this year. This is the biggest year we've had so far because of the long-awaited launch of our player craftable economy that is now live. Players gather Big Time tokens, time crystals, and other crafting materials by completing quests and defeating enemies. They can then craft cosmetic items using those materials. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. We added an ongoing quest line, a temporal anomaly, unraveling Benjamin Franklin's enigmatic mysteries and navigate through time's distortion. We also had the addition of 2 new player classes, both unlockable at level 30, the Tech Blade and the Battlemancer. And countless new abilities added, major graphical improvements, beautiful original sound design, and huge optimization for players. That's just scratching the surface of everything added. We have an even bigger year planned for 2024, and from everyone at Big Time, we hope to see you there in Time's End.
It's a quick 45-second video. They talked about some of the things that they've done, and I'm happy about a lot of the things that they've accomplished in 2023. Hopefully 2024 they continue to keep doing well. But that sort of leads towards this next topic. Final topic is Big Time has done it again. Silent updates, man. These silent updates are killers. We've seen it before. We've seen it, and it sucks, right? It sucks to... The last one that they did was the cracked hourglasses. They said that they were gonna increase and change the cracked hourglasses dismantling times, especially based on rarity. They did that change, but then they just silently increased it from 3 hours to 7 hours, which was like, okay, fine. I'll just ignore that, I guess. But they've done it again, and they did it in a way that I think is like really hard for me to justify. I'm having a hard time understanding what their thought processes were around this. So they drastically increased the time crystal requirement for unlocking hourglass slots. So before, if you were to unlock your second hourglass slot, it would have cost 1,250 time crystals, which is like the equivalent of $12. And then the third slot was 2,500, so that was like $25. And then the fourth slot was 5,000, which was like, you know, $50. The fifth slot was 10,000, which was like 100. So it added up being like, what is that, like basically $175, $200. Now the cost to unlock the second one is 6,250. So basically, to unlock the second slot now used to cost to unlock the fourth slot. Why are you increasing the barrier to entry? This is what I don't get. I don't get this, guys. So let's unpack this quick. So it now costs $500 to unlock the fifth slot, but if you combine all of that, it costs like $700 to unlock all 5 slots. I really don't understand this change. They increased the barrier to entry into fully participating with this game like by 5 times as much. It's crazy. And I think we can all agree that the barrier to entry for this game is already quite significant if you want to fully participate in the game and the economy in the game. So it just doesn't make sense, because we want to increase the amount of players in this game, but we're discouraging people from playing the game. This is often what it feels like when a silent update happens. With the cracked hourglasses one, it was like, okay, people are finding a way to participate in the economy by renting space and, you know, a common time warden and dismantling. And then no, we gotta stop that. And then now this one, it's like, if you want to be able to earn big time token, now you need to spend $700 to be able to earn it efficiently. I don't know what to say about it, guys. It's more money for big time. That's why. I mean, is it that simple, or is there something else going on that we don't know about? Okay, so is it from botting, and how does botting work in this game? How can you do that? I don't get it. So like, okay, I just don't get it. That's the gist of it. But I think that the worst part about it is that they gave absolutely no warning about this change, and there's no announcement, right? So not even like, okay, we made this change. It just doesn't exist. There's absolutely nothing about this change anywhere in their Discord or anything. No official announcements. And then like, what would have happened if they gave us a week's notice, right? Hey guys, in a week we're going to be changing the hourglass slot unlock from X amount to X amount, just so that you're prepared and you're aware. It would have given people a chance to, you know, okay, I had a plan. I'm saving up money to buy time crystals to be able to afford this. They could expedite their plan. It gives them a chance to actually do it before it's too late. But no, they didn't. I just like, it's irksome that these silent updates are coming out, especially for me, because I'm so invested in this game, not only financially, but, you know, as a content creator, this is like my main focus right now. And when you're dedicating all your time creating content around this game, it doesn't feel good. It feels like I'm making a bad decision when I'm like choosing to make content about this game. And that makes me sad. I don't like that. But I guess if they're going to keep doing these silent updates, then I'm going to keep making them less silent, and we can talk about them on our What's New Wednesday streams. And they have to acknowledge them. They can't just brush this stuff under the rug. I'm not going to let it happen. That's it for me today, guys. Talked about everything we want to talk about, but I will be back for next Wednesday. say. Until the next time I see you guys, thank you for being here. See you guys next week.